What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let's do the second mock draft since Kwesi got fired. This is going to be the second one since he got fired. And I'm not really sure what direction the Minnesota Vikings are going in when it comes to this draft. I'm just assuming what they're going to do. And I had Caleb Downs on the thumbnail because I feel like one of the big, I think honestly, I think on defense, the biggest need is probably safety or DT. And then, of course, when it comes to offense, I think the biggest need is definitely center. That's just my opinion. And then people are going to say, quarterback, Mike, quarterback. It's the quarterback is the biggest concern. Yes, it is a concern, but I still kind of have some – I do have belief in J.J. McCarthy, but the problem is I don't believe that the head coach believes in J.J. McCarthy. So that's why there's such a big mystery when it comes to the quarterback situation. Shout out to my guys. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. What's good? What's good, everybody? Make sure you hit that like button when you come in the building. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Now, let me get to – we're going to do a mock. This is we're going to do this mock right now. We're going to talk about NFL. We're going to just talk about the NFL in general, but, you know, we're going to definitely do this mock draft and put the simulator on here. And let's have some fun with this mock draft. Like, we're not going to overthink it. We're not going to overthink it. We just going to have fun. And I'm going to be, you know, we're going to do a couple of mock drafts. I'm not going to hold y'all up. And I just want everybody, if you're in the building, to make sure you come in the building, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And also, we're going live for every Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. We're also going to be going live for some primetime games as well. We will be going live for the Super Bowl. We're going live for the Super Bowl. We're going live for the Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl 60 between the Seahawks and the Patriots. Now, as a Viking fan, I have no fight in the matter, but it does kind of alarm me that there's a lot of players that is playing in the Super Bowl that they were Vikings. I just found out that Tonga, you know what I mean? Tonga is actually in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? He's in the Super Bowl. And that's just name one player that's on the Patriots. I just found that out today. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel some type of way. Ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Because why are these players successful on another team, but they weren't successful on the Vikings? I got to talk that talk. Talk that talk. So I just got to keep it real when it comes to that. But we want to do these mock drafts, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody in the building, baby. Get ready. Get your popcorn ready. Let's go, baby. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you give me your honest opinion in the comments below, how you feel about the Super Bowl. Give me a final score prediction. Also, let's talk about the Minnesota Vikings and what we're supposed to do next. What's the next move after firing Kwesi? Let's talk about this mock draft that we're about to do. Let's get it started. I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Let's get started. The Vikings have the 18th pick in the 28th. 6th NFL draft. We have the 18th pick. Literally. You know what I mean? We're right in the middle, pretty much. Almost in the middle. Directly in the middle. All right, let's go. Enter the draft. And look, I'm going to do a little bit slow for the beginning because I want to see what the Raiders pick. All right, so the Raiders are going to pick Mendoza. Hold on now. Reese goes to the Jets. David Bailey goes to the Cards. And that's if Kyler Murray stays. I think the Cardinals are going to draft their quarterback if they get rid of Kyler Murray. There's a lot of rumors floating around Kyler Murray getting traded to another franchise, mainly to the Vikings. I'm hearing a lot of rumors. You know, it's just speculation rumors. But they're only going edge rusher if they keep Kyler Murray. If they don't, of course, you know, they don't, you know what route they're going. I don't know what quarterback that would be that they'll draft, but that's just my honest opinion. Let's keep it going. Let's see what the Titans draft real quick. Titans. Oh, hold on. You're going too fast. Hold on now. Go up a little bit. All right, so Titans draft Ruben Bain Jr., edge rusher from Miami. Colonel Tate, wide receiver, goes to the Giants, wide receiver. Jeremiah Love, wow, with the 6th pick, goes to the Browns. Ooh, that's nice. If Shedeur Sanders is the guy, I always say that for like a quarterback, the best friend for a quarterback is the running back. That's just my honest opinion. The 7th pick is Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State. Let's go with hold on. Malachi Lemon, wide receiver from USC, goes to the Saints. And let's see. Let's see what the Chiefs go. They go Caleb Downs. Wow. That's a great pick. Great value pick. Great pick with the 9th pick. Caleb Downs goes to the Chiefs. Let's see what the Bengals do. The Bengals go Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State. Let's see what Dolphins go. Hold on. Jermod McCoy, cornerback, Tennessee. Delane is still on the board, y'all. Let's see if he gets drafted. Falk, edge rusher, Auburn, goes to the Cowboys. You're trying to make up for the Michael Parsons. They're trying to make up for that. Let's see what the Rams do. Rams go edge rusher, Cassius Howe, edge rusher from Texas A&M. And let's see what the Baltimore Ravens do. All right, so Baltimore Ravens go Caleb Banks, defensive tackle, Florida. Now on the clock is the Buccaneers with the 15th pick, and they're going to they go tackle Spencer Fano out of Utah. Jets with another pick they're going to pick. Hold on. They go Francis. I'm not going to try to say his. Hey, listen, I'm not going to try to say his last name. Tackle from Miami, Francis. I'm not going to jack his last name up. I mean that in no disrespect, but yeah, they need that in the worst way. Let's go to the Lions now. The Lions are on the clock. Let's see what the Lions do. You better not draft You better not draft my guy. No! You freaking Lions! How dare bruh. How do the Lions go this route? Shout out to my guy Vikings News Today. How do the Vikings go this route? Are you freaking kidding me? What's going on, Frox? Are you kidding me? What's going on, T-Dot? What's going on, my guy? Word Ups is in the building. Let's get it. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hold on, bruh. I was going to draft Delane, y'all. Y'all know I was about to draft Delane, bro. I'm hitting the Lions with the stop the cap on this mock draft because there ain't no reason the Lions drafted my guy. He got to the 17th spot. Are you serious? I know he's a cornerback, but I love Delane. Out of LSU, cornerback. We're going to destroy him, though. Hey, listen, you know who's on the board, though, bruh? You know who's on the board, though? Let's talk about it. Peter Woods is on the board. You know I'm going Peter Woods. You know I'm going defensive tackle. There isn't no debate. Let a Peter Woods drop to number 18. I'm drafting Peter Woods from Clemson, baby. I'm drafting my guy. You already know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? 3 sacks in 2025. 2 hits, 9 hurries. Pass rush grade 65.5, run defense grade 74.2, true pass set, pass rush grade 74.8, pass rush win ratio 8.1%. First look, what is his? Let me see something real quick. Is that 6'3", 310 pounds, junior, 20 years old. Welcome to the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Peter Woods, baby! Peter Woods, baby! Let's go! Shout out to everybody that's in the building. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing on this wonderful Friday night, by the way? How's everybody doing? Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yes. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, Friday night? We are here. We're vibing. We're having a good time. God is good. We woke up this morning. And listen, we went Peter Woods in the first round, defensive tackle. Hey, listen to me, y'all. Listen, we got some trade offers. Let me see what the trade offers are. Real quick. The 73rd. No, we're not doing with the trade with the New England. No, man, with the Saints. I feel some type of way about the Saints because what they did, you know why. I ain't going to bring it up. So we're going to bypass them automatically. You feel me? Automatically, we're bypass them, bro. Respectfully speaking. Respectfully speaking. Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt, tight end. We definitely need a tight end in the worst way. We could go. Where's the best safety available? Best safety. Where's my safety at, bro? Where's my safety? We got Kamari Ramsey, USC. We might go this route, y'all. If I trade back, will I be to get him? See, I can't because I'm not gonna be able to get him. So I'm gonna go with Jordarian Price, running back from Notre Dame. I like him a lot as well, bruh. Would I be wrong to go but I really need that safety to replace Harrison Smith. So I'm gonna go Kamari Ramsey most likely. But let me just see something. 6 foot, 205 pounds. Let's go to his stats real quick, and then we'll go from there. Coverage grade is 77.1. Run defense grade is 65.1. Missed tackle rate 3.2%. Force incompletion rate 9.7, which I think is pretty good. I'm trying to see something real quick. Let's see. Force incompletions third. Touchdowns allowed only 2. I think I'm gonna go this route, y'all. Kamari Ramsey. Welcome to the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Go to the freaking bowl, baby. We got our defensive tackle and we got our safety. We got two third-round picks. I'm going to use one of those picks on a center automatically. Where is everybody? How y'all feeling about this draft so far? Is this draft looking okay or decent? Is it looking decent? All right, so third round we got a couple of things we can do here, right? We could trade back. Let me just see what we got going on real quick. We're not going to trade that far back. I might trade my other pick maybe, but we're going to actually stick a pick here. I think listen. I've been sticking a pick in all drafts so far. All right, so we can go tackle. We can go. Where is my we got Chase. I'm looking for. All right, so we got center Sam Hetch from Kansas State. Everybody, Jake Slaughter's gone. All the other centers are gone, man. That's crazy. All the best ranked centers are all off the board right now, which is crazy. Really crazy. So let me see inside. All right, so the best centers are off the board statistically in college, but I'm gonna go with I don't think I could pass up Sam at center right here, because if I pass him up, what can happen is I can't get him with the 97th pick. So I'm gonna get our center now because I know that's something that we definitely need. I don't really know too much about Sam, but I'm gonna look him up. First look, 6'4", 300 pounds. Hold on, my bad. Just exit out of the dang on thing. So, no sacks allowed, 1 hit, 7 hurries. 77.7 run block grade, pass block grade 78.1, zone gap grade 79.8, gap grade 67.0. True pass block grade is 64.6. Like I said, he didn't allow any sacks in 2025. He didn't allow any sacks in 2024. He didn't allow any sacks in 2023. I think I'm going to go this route, to be honest with you. Welcome to the mighty Minnesota Vikings, Sam. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Make sure you hit the like button if you're in the building right now. Bob, let's get a wide receiver. We got to get a wide receiver. No Dylan, no, or center. All right, listen, I got you. Look, I got y'all. Look, so we went defensive tackle in the first round. We drafted Peter Woods in the first round with the 18th pick. We went safety to replace Harrison Smith, Kamari Ramsey from USC. I was going to say USA. USC. And then we went center with our third pick, which is our first third round pick, went Sam Hetch from Kansas State. He didn't allow 1 sack in his whole college career. And I know that, I wanted to get the trenches on point. I didn't go corner yet. I know I'm gonna probably go corner in the third. I might trade back a little bit to get maybe a 4th round pick as well. I know I need a corner and I want to get a running back. And let me look at the comments again. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. But yeah, we do, or center or offensive tackle. Shout out to you, Joshua. Appreciate you vibing with me. Shout out to Boss Swede, Christopher Real, everybody that's in the building. God bless everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. It's snowing over here. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but all right, let's see what we got. We got a trade offer for the 97th overall pick. So right now, if you're not tracking, if you don't know what's going on right now, we're doing a mock draft for the mighty Minnesota Vikings, and we're talking about the Vikings in general. But we drafted Peter Woods in the first round with the 18th pick. With the 49th pick, we drafted Kamari Ramsey from USC, and then we drafted Sam Hetch from Kansas State center from So we got our defensive tackle, safety, and center in the first 3 rounds, and we're still in the 3rd round, and I'm going to possibly trade back. But then again, I don't think I can because I feel like I'm trading back too far because the next pick, they're trying to trade. Tampa Bay trying to trade with me but they have the 116th pick. Like, come on, bro. Like, you want me to trade all the way back, bro? Like, what are we doing? I'm trying to see something real quick. So 116 is a 4th round. I mean, I'll do it for 2 4th round picks, but the problem is they don't got 2 4th round picks. The next pick they have is 153. That is a 6th round. Hold up. That's a 5th rounder, it looks like. Yeah, that's a 5th rounder. So that's the only picks they have. I could go get future picks, but I don't want to do that. I want to draft right now. So I'm not trading with the Bucks. Let's see what else is out there. So we got 118 with the Lions. Let's see what the Lions have. They have 155. That's a 5th round pick. So no, we got to draft a player. So we could either go. So we got wide receiver. My bull said wide receiver. We do need a tackle. There's different routes we can go. We can go Brian Parker the second. We can also go wide receiver Antonio Williams from Clemson. Let me look at him real quick. 611 yards receiving, which I love that. I always love that. I mean, I love the number 11. And then 11.1 yards per reception. So I'm seeing a lot of 11. So I'm loving it already. He improved every single season. He went from 72.4 in 2023 with his overall grade to 74.1 in 2024. So he's improving. And then he did a bigger jump in 2025 and has an 80.3 overall grade. Games played is 10. So I think he must have got hurt. I'm not 100% sure. Caught the ball 55 times, and he has 4 receiving touchdowns. His receiving grade is 79.6. Drop rate is 1.8%. Contested catch rate 46.2%. Grade versus man cover 75.6. So only 1 drop all season. So you know what? I think we can go that route. We could go. Shout out to Mary in the building. Let's go. Salute to Mary in the building. Appreciate you rocking with your boy on this wonderful, wonderful Friday. You know what I mean? What a wonderful Friday. God bless to you and your family. Hopefully everything is well. And I'm gonna need some help with this mock because I don't know where to go. Because right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like right now, we have our defensive tackle, we have our safety, and we have our defensive tackle and Peter Woods in the first round. In the second round, I went safety. I drafted Kamari Ramsey from USC, and then I drafted Sam Hetch from Kansas State with our first 3rd round pick. Now we're on our second 3rd round pick, and I could go different routes because I can draft Malachi Fields, wide receiver from Notre Dame, or I could go Antonio Williams. And I think the reason why people want wide receiver is because I'm having a gut feeling that they're going to trade Jordan Addison on draft day. Like I feel like there's like a 65% chance we're going to end up trading not Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison on draft day. I just had this feeling. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong, but Antonio Williams and Malachi Fields are the 2 best wide receivers on the board right now, statistically. Or we can go tackle. We could go corner and draft Xavier Scott from Illinois, cornerback. Now let me look at him right now. Only allowed 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He had a down year compared to last season in 2024. His overall grade last year was 80.5. He dropped down to a 68 He only played 3 games, so I'm just gonna assume he got hurt. He is 5'11", 195 pounds. We could go that route as well. We could go to Tariq Sapp from edge rusher from Florida, but I think what I really want to do is either go tackle or wide receiver. We could go tight end as well, though. That's another one. That's another thing that we need. So there's many different ways we can go with this route. Need a cornerback. Okay, I'm gonna get as a cornerback. So when you talk about the cornerbacks, Mary, specifically the cornerback room, Xavier Scott's the best ranked. Doesn't mean he's the best. We got Malik Muhammad, cornerback from Texas. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown allowed, 70.8. I think I'm gonna go this route. Coverage grade 69.8, run defense 73.5. Oh, no. Hold on now. Hold on. I think I might have to go the other route. Actually, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Because I'm gonna go the other route because I think I'm gonna go Malik Muhammad because I believe that Xavier Scott got hurt. He only played 3 games last year. So I think I can go that route. Or I can go running back right here too, though. Like I could go running back. Let me look at the running back room as well, because that's another need that we have. The next best running back that's available is Nicholas Singleton from Penn State and Katron Allen from Penn State. So we can go that route too. But I think I'm gonna go Malik Muhammad, to be honest with you, because I just feel like you're right. We need to get another cornerback because we just don't have too many cornerbacks. I'm just being real. So far I've been very heavy on the defense, but welcome to the Minnesota Vikings, Malik Muhammad. Welcome to the mighty Minnesota Vikings. All right, so when you go, we're going all the way to the 5th round. So we don't have a 4th round pick. We had 2 thirds, 1 second, 1 first. And I think we're going to end up losing our 2nd round pick because we're going to probably trade for a quarterback. I'm just being honest. We'll see. We might have to just trade one of the 3rd round picks and maybe a future 5th or something, maybe. All right, so now we're in the 5th round. Now what I'm going to do, I feel like, all right, so we got a center. We're going to go offense here. No matter what, we're going offense. The best player available is a center, which we're not going to go center because we already drafted our center in the 3rd round. So what I'm going to do is I could go Le'Veon Moss, right? I think Le'Veon Moss would probably be a good pick right here, or Tanner Kazio. If I jacked his name up, I apologize. I'm not trying to jack these dudes' names up, but when you talk about Le'Veon Moss, let me look at his stats again. 397 rushing yards, 77 attempts, 7 games played. So like I said, are these dudes getting hurt or what? 6 touchdowns, caught the ball 2 times for no. We ain't going that route. We ain't going this route, my brother. Listen, we ain't going that route. I'd rather just go guard, to be honest with you. Kobe, let me look at this guy real quick. Let me see something. First, let's see, 6'4", 315 pounds. I like that. We need to have more guard. We need more guards. We need offensive line. We could go tight end as well. Tanner, overall 78.9 pass snaps. All right, so how many yards he has? Not only yards 727 receiving yards, 9.8 yards. Is his 9.8 yards per reception. Receiving grade is 87.3. Yards per route is 2.26. Drop rate is 2.6%. Contested catch rate 74.1. Run block grade. He's not a good run blocker, but he's a very good passer. He is hold on. Why is it taking me? Why can't I see his height? I don't know why my screen's looking a little off here. But is that 6'7", 250 pounds, Tanner? I might have to go this tight end route because I know we only need a tight end because of TJ Hawkinson. We need a wide receiver as well, but I think I'm gonna go tight end here because we don't got no tight ends. I'm gonna go Tanner. I'm gonna go Tanner right here. I'm gonna go Tanner. What's going on, everybody? Time. What's good? I like your profile pic, Mary. Let me look at Mary's profile pic. Yeah, she representing Adam Thielen all day, baby. Adam Thielen all day, baby. And that's another thing I'm disappointed because I feel like Adam Thielen should have had a good season with the Vikings. We had an opportunity to finish, like I feel some type of way about the Harrison Smith because I feel like he could have had another playoff run before he possibly retires, right? And we could have had Adam Thielen too go on a playoff run one last time with the Vikings before he retires. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing right now because, oh, by the way, I got to talk about the Kevin Williams. He didn't get first ballot, so we'll see what he can do next year, first ballot Hall of Fame. You know how I feel about Kevin Williams, the William Wall. Shout out to everybody in the building. Bob, what's good with you, brother? You know, Tom is in the building. Mary's in the building. Christopher Reel's in the building. Mike and chat, respectfully stay blessed. Oh, you already know balanced life. Have a great, productive weekend. Oh, I love that. Safe in your travels today and everyone. God bless to you, my brother, as well. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for rocking with me. All right. My boy Bob is in the building. All right, I'm gonna just let y'all know what happened so far in this draft, right? Because we all over the place. We went from defensive tackle Peter Woods, Clemson, first round pick. We went Kamari Ramsey, second round pick. From USC. We had to get the safety to replace Harrison Smith. That's my thinking. Now, my thinking in the third round, because we lost Jake Slaughter, all the top centers that they all got drafted. All of them got drafted. Before I even they all got drafted. We got the 82nd pick in the third round, and all the top dogs that I usually was doing research, especially Jake Slaughter. Y'all know how I feel about Jake Slaughter. But I'm not saying Sam Hetch isn't a good center from Kansas State, but I had to get him. You know what I mean? I had to get him. He didn't allow one sack in his whole college career. So I said, I like that. I really wish he weighed a little bit more. I know 300 pounds isn't light, but I just want my center to be a beast, man. Like, I really don't want him to get pushed around and tossed to the side. I think he'll be good. He didn't allow one sack, and I'm going to hope that our coaches can develop him and make him a Pro Bowl center at the next level in the NFL. And then we went corner. Mary said, get a corner. And I said, Mary, talk that talk. I said, Mary, talk that talk. And I'm going to go get the corner. Now, is he good? Now, I don't know about that, Mary. See, my bad. I apologize to everybody if I jacked up the cornerback position when it comes to this draft right here. Because I drafted Malik Muhammad from Texas. Usually Texas got some dogs on defense. So I just said, let me go Malik Muhammad with Texas. And the other guy seemed like he was hurt. And he ain't played that many games. So I said, I don't want no guy that's hurt. I want someone to be healthy. We need players that's going to start for this team. We need players that's going to be productive for this team. Maybe if they're not a starter, they're getting in the game sometime this season. I don't want to draft a whole bunch of players that can't get and sniff the field. Like, no, I don't want that. We need some players that's going to show some things early on. You know what I mean? And then I drafted Tanner. And if I jacked his last name up, my bad, from Houston, Tanner Kazoyo. And I drafted him because he's a very good catching tight end. He's not the best pass blocker, but we can develop him. We can make him we can make him a decent pass blocker. But we need a tight end that can be like a wide receiver for us because TJ Hawkinson hasn't been the same since his injury. So I'm thinking of it like that. So we didn't necessarily get our wide receiver because I do feel like we're gonna trade Jordan Addison on draft day. And I know that's not a popular thing to say. A lot of Viking fans love Jordan Addison, and I love him too as a player. He's a very good player. But I feel like the Vikings are going to end up trading him. There's going to be some shocking moves, or he's going to be packaged in a deal to go get a quarterback like say, for instance, say we go for a quarterback. I don't know who it is. I'm going to put a name out there. I don't think it's going to happen. Say they go for Joe Burrow. They're going to package Jordan Addison with that or something. That's just my gut feeling. So I just think Jordan Addison might be traded on draft day. So we got to figure out something when it comes to that. Now we are in the 6th round, and we can go many different routes. We can double down on cornerback. We could also get our H back right now because we didn't get a running back yet. So Robert Henry Jr. is the next best running back right now from UTSA. I never heard of that college, but it doesn't mean that he's not good. We do have trade offers. He rushed for 1,051 yards, 6.9 a carry, 9 rushing touchdowns, caught the ball 17 times for 24 yards. He caught the ball 17 times. He was targeted 24 times, and he received 112 yards this season. And a downgrade overall grade compared to his first year in college in 2023, but he's still in the 70s, mid-70s, 74.2 overall grade for this young man. Now, let me see how tall he is. So he's 5'9", 205 pounds, senior in college. So we can go that route. We can also, like I said, go cornerback Jermaine Matthews Jr. from Ohio State. Gave up 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, played 14 games. Coverage grade is 61.3. Run defense is 64.6. Man coverage is 58.3. And I'm going to say, nah, bruh, we're not going this route. Stop. Hey, listen. The cat. We're not going this route. There's no way I can do this to y'all. As the GM right now for the Minnesota Vikings, I will not put us in that situation. I will not put us in that situation, ladies and gentlemen. I won't do it. I won't do it. So I will go Robert Henry Jr. Welcome to the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Go to the freaking bowl. Y'all know the vibes. We are here, baby. All right, so we got a few more picks. We got a lot of picks. Dang, how many 6th-round picks we got? All right, so we got another 6th-round pick. So we can go. Let me see what my boy Damani Jackson, cornerback, looking like. Only allowed 1 touchdown. Coverage grade 74.4. Played 15 games. I'm going this route. Run defense 66.4. Completion percentage 76.2%. Man coverage grade 62.2. I'm gonna go this route. First look. Yeah, I'm gonna go Damani Jackson from Alabama. All right, so we got 2 corners in this draft. We got a defensive tackle. We got our center. We got our tight end. We got to get a wide receiver. I know this is the 6th round, but just because it's the 6th round don't mean you can't get a talented player. This is where you find those draft picks that, even though they're the later rounds, people sleep on these late rounds for some reason. They think that it's a guarantee the dudes in the 1st round, in the 2nd round, in the 3rd round, in the 4th round are dudes that's going to make the team, that's going to be good. That's not necessarily true. Well, the 1st round and the 2nd round better make the team in the 3rd round, but it's not a guarantee after that. Maybe the 4th round as well, but it's not a guarantee. Really ain't a guarantee. You might not be that good. I'm just saying. People make mistakes all the time in the draft. We know this. We know this as Viking fans. Now, when you talk about Caleb Douglas, 6'4", 205 pounds, on Texas Tech Raiders, it looks like. Caleb Douglas, 15.7 yards per catch, 846 receiving yards. Caught the ball 54 times. I don't know about this, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get y'all opinion on that. I don't know about that. Yes, hit the like button. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Yes, hit that like button. It helps out the channel, and hit the subscribe button. We are going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is One YouTube Family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. All right, now let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's really get to it, right? So if you think about it, right? We got what's going on? Let's get Carson Beck 4th round if he's available. Oh, no, he ain't. Hey, listen, we passed the 4th round, bro. We in the 5th round. I'm gonna tell you what we got. We got Robert Henry Jr. If you could do me a favor, did I make a mistake? Wait until the 6th round and get a running back, because this is what I did in the 1st round. First round, and shout out to my guy, Peter Woods. I drafted him in the 1st round from Clemson. And then in the 2nd round, I drafted Kamari Ramsey, safety out of USC. And then in the 3rd round, I drafted Sam Hecht. And if I jacked his last name up, my bad, center out of Kansas State. And Sam Yes, my favorite center is Jake Slaughter. Those who know. And if you don't know, now you know. Jake Slaughter is my favorite center in this draft. That's just my opinion. I think he's the best center. That's my opinion. Now, that doesn't mean that Sam ain't a good center, but all the centers got drafted, and he was on that board. I said, I got to get him in the third round right now. He didn't give up one sack in his whole entire college career. Let me say that one more time. Sam Hetch, center from Kansas State, did not give up one sack in his whole entire college career. So I had to go get my center right there. And then I went Malik Muhammad, cornerback out of Texas. My friend Mary said, go get that cornerback. And I said, I got you. So I went and got the cornerback out of Texas, Malik Muhammad. And then I said, listen, we might not get our wide receiver early on, but let's get the best tight end that's available in that fifth round pick, with our fifth round pick. And his name is Tanner Kazor. If I jacked his name up, my bad. You know I be jacking names up. Tight end out of Houston, a very, very good catching tight end. He's not the best blocking tight end, but with developing, and I'm gonna say it again, developing, you never know, he can develop being a better blocking tight end. But I needed a tight end that has hands. I needed a tight end that is good after the catch. I needed a tight end because TJ Hawkinson has not been the same. I needed a tight end because, since I didn't draft the wide receiver, we need at least a tight end that can catch. You know what I mean? And we'll see what happens. We'll probably have more picks prior to the draft because, like I said, I have a gut feeling they're going to make some trades, whether it's going to be Jordan Addison. Is it going to be J.J. McCarthy? I'm sorry to say this, Viking fans. I know people love J.J. McCarthy. I have a lot of respect and love for J.J. McCarthy as well. But the truth is this. There's a big mystery at quarterback. And the reason why, because I said this once, I'm going to say it again. Kevin O'Connell, in my honest opinion, does not believe in J.J. McCarthy. And his job is on the line. So if his job is on the line, I'm putting two and two together. Listen, JJ McCarthy probably ain't gonna be the starter. And if he is the starter, he's gonna have a short leash. And this is why I'm a little bit nervous for JJ McCarthy. I'm very nervous. And I wish that there was a little bit more patience when it came to JJ McCarthy. But I don't think that Kevin O'Connell has the patience to develop him. I don't think he has the patience at this point because he knows he's getting fired. Let me say that again. He's getting fired if we don't make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs in 2026, he's getting fired. That's why I feel like J.J. McCarthy does not have a true opportunity to develop into the quarterback that he can possibly be with the Vikings because of the pressure on Kevin O'Connell. And that's just my honest opinion, ladies and gentlemen. That's just my honest opinion. And maybe I'm wrong. Tight end from Oregon is what I know. What's his name, bro? Casey Kent. You ain't lying. That bull's a straight up dog. Shout out to Star Wars in the building. Not too late. What's good? Skull. We need a linebacker too. Sixers doing nothing. You ain't lying, bro. We ain't doing a dang on thing. You ain't lying. You talking that talk and walking that walk. Best center in the draft from Iowa. You think the bull, what's his name? Connor Lew, right? And you talking about Connor Lew? I think that's what you're talking about. KC, I love what you're saying. I respectfully disagree. I think it's Jake Slaughter, my guy. And we might be both wrong. It might be the guy that I just drafted in this mock draft. It might be our guy that I drafted. What's his name? Sam Hetch from Kansas State. He might be the best center. We'll see what happens. My favorite is Jake Slaughter. Y'all know the vibes over here. But we're going to go wide receiver right here. Caleb Douglas from Texas Tech. Welcome to the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Go to the freaking bowl, baby. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. And also, we're going live for primetime games as well. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Bryce Harper is now officially on Team USA. He wear number 24. Let's get it, baby. You know the vibes. All right, let's get this. Just get it popping. So we're going to draft the fullback, Eli, the seventh round pick, I mean. And the last but not least, 240th pick in the 7th round, we will draft Eric O'Neal. Let me just look at him real quick. 4 sacks, 74 pass rush grade, 71.5. First look, 6'3", 261 pounds. Okay. I'm gonna go this route. Eric O'Neal right here. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. Salute to you. Salute to you, my guy. And that would be the last pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Your boy Mike Sports Vibes played GM for this mock draft. Now let's see what they grade me. They gave me a B. Let's talk about the first pick. We went Peter Woods, Clemson, with the 18th overall pick. We went Kamari Ramsey, C+ for that pick. They said you won't even get a B. They said, bro. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh, yeah, I gotta laugh right there. And then I went Sam Hatch with the they gave me a B- for that center. Then I went Malik Muhammad with cornerback in the 3rd round out of Texas. Then I went Tanner tight end out of Houston with the 5th round pick. And then 6th round pick, we went Robert Henry Jr. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna write his name down because I feel bad that I know he doesn't go to no popular school, but I want to look the man up because these popular schools these unpopular schools be having some great talent, man. So Robert, I might do a video on him specifically just because I know we need a running back so bad. Because I think Aaron Jones is leaving. I think that we will keep Jordan Mason. We're going to have to. I can see the Vikings what they might do is I do feel like if Peter Woods is on the board, they're going that route. In the 2nd round, I wouldn't be surprised if they go running back in that 2nd round or 3rd round. But they need to make sure they at least get a center in one of these rounds. In one of these, first, second, well, not first, 2nd or 3rd round, get your center. You cannot. I repeat, you cannot go into 2026 NFL season without drafting a center or without signing a center. You gotta get a center. Like real talk. All right, then we went Tanner. I got him, tight end, the replace. Okay, Robert Henry Jr. We went that route. Okay, running back. Damani Jackson, cornerback out of Alabama. Caleb Dulles, wide receiver out of Texas Tech. Eli Navy, fullback, and Ham is I think retired, right? Or he's retiring. We had to get another fullback. And then we went Eric O'Neal, edge rusher, and they gave me a C+. So they really did not like my draft overall. You know what I mean? They didn't really like my draft, but it's all good. I don't care what y'all think. It is what it is. I don't care what PFF Simulator thinks about our draft. I think this will be a decent draft, to be honest with you. Now, how good would I have done in real life? I don't know. Y'all. I really don't know. Let me get to another draft. Let's do another draft, and then we're going to get off here. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. God bless everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you're in the building, hit the subscribe button. I am a Viking fan, but everybody's welcome to this YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. So make sure you hit the like button and stay a little while. Hit the subscribe button as well. And also, we will be going live for primetime games as well. Not all, but some. We will be live for the Super Bowl 60 between the I was about to say the Rams. Not the Rams, the Seahawks and the Patriots. Seahawks versus Pats. I will be live for that game, Super Bowl 60. May the best team win. All right, now let's get to this next draft right here, y'all. We're going to go. Oh, hold on. Oh, damn, I should have. Oh, my gosh. Somebody help a brother. All right, y'all. We got a corner. We got debatably the best corner available right here. You said Lemon from USC will be a stud star entire draft class. Wow. Okay. Lemon. USC. Okay, I'm gonna have to look him up. Bro. Thank you for that. All right, let's see what we got right here. What we gonna do? We got some trade. We're gonna have fun with this one. We're gonna trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're gonna trade back a little bit. We're gonna trade back. We want your second, though. No, you don't want to give me the second. So if I get your second, you can get my fifth. You can get like a 7th round pick or something. I'll give you a 7th round pick. You don't want to do that? All right, you really don't want this. You really don't want the 18th pick then. All right, what's number 76? Is 76 a 3rd or is that a 2nd? Let me see. Yeah, that's a 3rd. So I want your 3rd. Is 85 a 3rd too? Hold on. 85 is a 3rd. I want both your 3rd round picks, bro. They said, nah, it won't be accepted. Why are you not going to accept that, bro? You better accept one of these trades, bro. I'm not. I'll force this trade. Hold on, though. They got the button force trade. Hold on. Let me see something. I'll give you my 7th round pick, and I'll give you my that's a 6% chance. I don't want to give him too many picks. I just want to. I don't know. I might give you a 3rd. All right, so I'll give them the 5th round pick, 7th round pick, and the 18th pick for their first, 21st, and 2 third-round picks. Let's see if they accept it. It's 12% chance that no, it doesn't get accepted. Get out of here, bro. 2 attempts remaining. What are you trying to get from us, dude? You trying to get the whole team? The whole dang on picks? All the picks? Like, bro, like. All right, so we'll get 99th. What's the 99th? Is that a 3rd round? Oh, that's a 4th round. So we'll take the 90. We'll take the 99th. All right. They say that's a 32% chance I don't get accepted. Hold on now. 19% chance that I get accepted. I got 2 more chances. Let's see if this gets accepted. Gosh, Lee, these dudes are so greedy. Like, how are y'all so greedy? And y'all asking me to be traded. You asking me to get my picks. That's a 28% chance. You better accept this. You better accept this. If you don't accept this, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. How do you not accept anything, bro? All right, let's just draft the play. This is bogus. How do y'all not do? I don't know. But you know what we gonna do? You know what I'm thinking? Hold on, they say we can't trade no more. So what I'm gonna do, right? Because I kind of jacked that up. I'm gonna draft tackle. Should we draft the tackle though? Would that make sense? What's up with the tight end? Yeah, we're gonna draft Kenyon Sadiq. Kenyon Sadiq, tight end from Oregon. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, listen. You said wide receiver from. Oh, let me look him up too, bro. Nick Haber, wide receiver at a SC. Okay, I'm gonna look him up. Trey J. Oh yeah, I know. I should have, man. I'm gonna have to do that. Matter of fact, let me just start this draft all over. I think this draft is messed up. So let me just pick a whole bunch of players real quick, and then I'm gonna start this draft over because they won't let me. For some reason, they just won't let me just do it. So we're gonna redo this. We're gonna trade Jordan Addison. We're gonna trade Jordan Addison. I know people don't want to hear that, but I feel like Jordan Addison is gone. I really do. I don't feel like he's staying. There's just my gut feeling. And if the Bills want to, listen, we want a 1st round pick. I'm forcing it too, bro. I want their 1st round pick, man. Whoever wants them, you better give me a 1st round pick, man. That is what it is. It is what it is. I want a 1st round pick for Jordan Addison. If you want them that bad, you're going to give me a 1st round pick. Straight up. Let's see where they draft. They drafted. They gave me a B. All right, so let me redo this. All right, so we're going to definitely trade with the Bills, right? We're going to trade with the Bills. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, by the way. Like I said, we go live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. We're also going to be going live for some primetime games as well. And we are going live for the Super Bowl on Sunday. Patriots versus the Hawks. All right, let's see. So let's go to trade because you got to go. All right, so first of all, let me go to the Bills. That's the first thing I want to do. Just go to the Bills. All right, so Bills. What pick do the Bills got? Oh, Bills got the 26th pick. Can I trade? Would they do that? No, do you think they'll trade a 1st round pick for Jordan Addison? Is that realistic? Is that a realistic possibility? In the chat, is that realistic? If I was to trade Jordan Addison for the Bills' 1st round pick, do you think that's a realistic trade? The Bills got the 26th overall pick in the 2026 NFL draft. If I'm going to force the trade, right? I'm going to force the trade. My only thing is this. Does that seem realistic? Does that seem realistic? Oh, you're saying trade up from 18. I want their whole pick, bro. I want their whole pick. I'm gonna force it, bro. I'm forcing it, bro. I'm gonna force it, man. I'm forcing it, y'all. Am I wrong for forcing that? Hold on, y'all. I think I'm gonna force that. I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna force it. We gonna force it. We listen. We forcing that, bro. Yeah, give me my 18th pick, bro. Give me my 18th pick, bro. Hey, listen. We didn't trade up. I get it. We didn't trade up. But we got 2 first round picks now. We traded Jordan Addison. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna draft. Ooh, this is a tough one. Because the best Denzel Boston is right there. I love Denzel Boston. Ooh, I love Denzel Boston. And RC. Oh, let me look up this bull from Texas A&M. Let me see something. 6. That looks like that's 5'11". I like Denzel Boston though, y'all. So what y'all think I should do here? What should I go edge rusher? Keldrick Falk. Keldrick Falk, 6'6", 285 pounds, edge rusher. Best. We don't necessarily need an edge rusher like that. We can go Avion Terrell from Clemson, cornerback. Denzel Boston, wide receiver. We know we need to get a wide receiver now, definitely. We can kill Caden McDonald, defensive tackle from Ohio State. Very, very good at stopping the run. That would solve our issue when it comes to stopping the run automatically. 326 pounds. I think I'm gonna go Caden McDonald, y'all. And then my next pick, I'll get the best wide receiver available. We gotta replace. Yeah, we gotta replace him. Cornerback from UC Brandon. He definitely going mid first. Y'all need cornerback. You said Brandon from SC. Yeah, let me look. I'm gonna look him up too, bro. I'm gonna look him up too. Um, Let me see something real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna go defensive tackle here, y'all. And I'm gonna go wide receiver. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what you said again. You said cornerback. Okay, so you saying cornerback right there too. We do need cornerbacks as well. There's so much we can do. Avon Terrell, we can go that route. We can go. I think I'm gonna go trenches first. I'm gonna go defensive tackle right here, y'all. I'm going defensive tackle. Caden McDonald, welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I thought we did the trade. Oh, I might have pressed the wrong button. Oh my gosh. I pressed the wrong button. Oh my gosh. I must have did I didn't offer the trade. Oh my gosh. But anyway, that really sucks. All right. All right. So we're gonna just no, I'm sorry. I gotta do this draft over, y'all. I'm sorry. I messed it up again. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all probably like, Miss Man, keep on messing the draft up. I'm gonna make sure I get it right. I gotta do this over. I have to do it over because I have to make sure we get everything we need in this draft. This is the most important draft in Minnesota Viking history right now. Every draft, every draft is the most important. The following year is gonna be the most important. You know, it just is what it is. But this one right here is very important because we trying to make up for what's been going on with the Vikings these last couple of years when it comes to drafting and all that other stuff. But I gotta redo this because I don't know. I thought it got accepted and yeah, I thought I forced the trade. I guess it didn't force the trade. I don't know why. Or did I press the wrong button? I must have pressed the wrong button. There ain't no way. I'm gonna do it again. All right, this will be the last mock draft, but I'm gonna make sure it gets accepted. All right, so 26 is the Bills. 26 is the Bills. We want this pick. You're gonna give us this pick. There's nothing you can do about it, and we're gonna give you Jordan Addison. There's nothing you can do about it. Take him and love this deal. Offer the trade. Let's force it. An offer, forced trade. Accepted. Okay. Can we trade again? Should we trade again? Is there another player we can trade that you could think of? Mm. Yeah, let's trade again. Let's see if we can trade TJ Hawkinson to the Commanders. They need a tight end. Commanders have a 7th overall pick, but we're not going to get that pick. We're not going to get that pick. I guess we got to wait. We'll wait. Yeah, we ain't gonna be getting no 7 overall pick for no dang on. No, we're not even gonna do that. We're just gonna start this. Start the draft. Start the draft. All right, so we got the 18th pick. All right, so we need a wide receiver. Let me look at this chat real quick. Let's look at the chat. Trade out. Oh, I missed you, bro. I missed it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Trade with Jets. They need a wide receiver. Okay, yeah. I traded with who I traded with was the Bills. The Bills, in my opinion, the Bills and the Chiefs are the two teams I think they're desperate for a wide receiver. I did hear some rumors about AJ Brown from the Eagles. I think the Eagles are trying to trade AJ Brown. Who would you rather have, AJ Brown or Jordan Addison? I mean, depends on what you're looking for, right? We'll see what happens with that. You know what I mean? I just think the Bills are missing some things, right? They need a wide receiver. They need some dang on defense for the most part, but they definitely need a wide receiver because you got Josh Allen throwing to people that they're just not the best. I'm not trying to come at them, but they're not that good. Same with Patrick Mahomes. They're just not that good. You know what I mean? Conception from Texas A&M. Okay, it's excellent. Hold on now. Hold on. All right, we're going to have to go that route because we got 2 picks in the first round. We got 2 picks in the first round. So what we doing with the first pick, though? With the 18th pick. By the way, everybody that's in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for Super Bowl 60, the Hawks versus the Patriots. We're also going live I'm a Viking fan, as you can see. We're going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Now, with the 18th pick, I'm going to tell you the dudes are on the board if you can't see the screen too clearly. So we got Caleb Banks, defensive tackle, out of Florida. You got Avion Terrell, the best cornerback ranked. Doesn't mean he's the best cornerback that's on this board. That's just their opinion. PFF got them ranked. So he's on the board. You got Denzel Boston. Denzel Boston is one of my favorite wide receivers in this draft. But I won't draft him in this draft because of the fact that my guy already told me about KC. So I'm going to go KC if I can get the opportunity to draft him. We got 2 first-round picks. One of the picks need either we get a wide receiver in the second round or the first round. We got 2 first-round picks because we traded Jordan Addison to the Buffalo Bills for their 26th overall pick. Now, I feel like it's realistic. I know people are like, why would we give up a first-round pick for Jordan Addison? Jordan Addison is really, 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 really good. And I think if Josh Allen, Viking fans are going to feel some type of way because I'm going to tell you why. Because Josh Allen is going to finally have a number 1 wide receiver, and Jordan Addison is going to look amazing. But I know Viking fans are going to be like, wow, we gave up that. Yeah, that's why we gave him up for a first-round pick. That's why we're going to replace him with our guy. You know what I mean? You gotta give up something to get something. You know what I mean? And we still got Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver in the game. That's just how I feel, and I'm going to talk about it. I think Justin, you already know the vibe. Talk that talk. And if you put talk that talk in the comments, I have to press the button, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we got to go get her. We got to go get her wide. We got Justin Jefferson. He's the best wide receiver in the game. If we didn't have a Justin Jefferson, it would be hard to give up a Jordan Addison. But since we have a Justin Jefferson, it's much easier to give up on Jordan, on Addison. It's much easier because we still can sign Speedy Naylor. We can let him go. Honestly, we can let him go if we really wanted to. But I'm going to look at the chat. Let me know how y'all feel right now. Everybody that's in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button, please. It helps out the YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. Share. It helps out the YouTube channel. And it's free. It won't cost you a single thing. All right, so quarterbacks from UC Brandon, definitely going mid. Okay. So, mid first. I got that kind of. You said McDonald, please. Okay. He said McDonald, please trade. Okay. I got that. Bryce Lance, wide receiver, North Dakota State, best receiver out of the entire 2026. Oh, you feel like that? Let me write him down. Bryce, you said Bryce Lance out of North Dakota. I'm writing some of these dudes down because I'm gonna do some research on these dudes. Thank you for that. All right, so let me look him up again. I'm gonna look him up eventually. Package 2 first-round picks to move up to get Love. Ooh, wouldn't that be something? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like we could get I'm not saying Love isn't a generational talent. Maybe he is, but I feel like I can get a good running back in the second round or the third round. We got 2 third-round picks. We got 1 second-round pick. We do got some trade offers, though. We could trade back, y'all. We could trade back and get more picks. Do y'all want to trade back and get more picks? We could trade with the Texans, the 18th pick, and get hold on, let me think. Hold on. And we can get their hold on. Hold on, I just want to make sure we get we get this. Let's see if I can get the 59. So I can get their what's 59? Is 59 a second first round? Let me just double check. Is 59 a second round? I mean, yeah, 59 is a second round pick. So I could trade back 10 spots and still be in the first round, draft and have the 28th pick in an additional second round. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? And I want to get a little bit more greedy, so I'm going to get another pick, a 4th round pick as well. How y'all feel about that? Would I be doing too much? You said Omar Cooper from Indiana going, but be the still few draft. Oh man, I like okay. All right, so I know quantity's not better, is not always the best. Quality's the best. So I think I gotta go with my guy Caden. I think I gotta go with my guy Bob. I think Bob said earlier with my boy Bob. He said first you said hold up. You did say, it's so many routes we can go, y'all. So many routes. McDonald, please. What are we doing here, y'all? What are we doing here? This is a very important draft. We can go get our guy now in defensive tackle at Ohio State. We're going to go this route. Or we could trade back. And like I said, I can get an additional second round pick. That's what I'm going to do, y'all. And I am getting a 4th round pick. It is. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I did it. I actually did it. I traded back 10 spots with the Texans. I traded back. Nah, bro. Nah. What am I doing? Nah. Why are you doing this? But I did it, though. I traded with the Texans. Oh, you gave up the 18th pick for the 28th pick, additional second round, and a 4th round. Hold on, let me see if that's a 4th round. 108. What is that? 106? Is that 4th or 3rd? Hold on now. Yeah, that's a 4th round. So we got a 4th round, additional second, and we still stayed in this first round. I think I jacked this up, but we're going to just see what happens. All right, y'all. We on the board. I'm not trading back again. We got the 26th pick and the 28th pick in the first round. And don't forget, we have 2 second-round picks. We have 2 first-round picks. We have 2 third-round picks. We traded for a 4th. We got a 4th-round pick now. We have a 5th-round pick, 2 6th-round picks, and 2 7th-round picks. I ain't going to trade back no more. We have literally the best tight end that's available right now, Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon. We have the best tight end in this draft. We can go this route. We can go Caden Proctor, tackle from Alabama. We can go KC Conception. And you know what? I'm going to get him now because if I don't get him, or we can go Christian Miller out of Georgia. Let me see what's up with this bull real quick. I don't know. I'm going to go wide receiver. I'm going to get KC Conception here. We got to go get that. We got to go get the wide receiver to replace Jordan Addison. And let me look at his statistics real quick. 919 yards, 15.1 on average per catch, 9 touchdowns, 78.4 overall grade, receiving grade, 79.9, Yards per route, 2.46. Yeah. Grade versus man coverage, 78.3. First look, looks like he's 5'11", 190 pounds. We're gonna go wide receiver right here. We're gonna go wide receiver here. We're gonna get it out the way. We're gonna get it out the way because we gotta get the wide receiver to replace Jordan Addison. We don't know if Speedy Naylor is gonna be there. Let me say that again. We don't know if we're gonna re-sign Speedy Naylor. Now we can get the best defensive tackle debatably in this draft. I know people got their own opinions, but Christian Miller is awesome at stopping the run. 90.2 run defense. Pass rush grade 70.0. First look, he's 310 pounds, 6'4". Georgia Bulldogs. We could go Sadiq Bey. We can go get one of the best wide receivers in this draft and also get the best tight end in this draft for the people that believe in JJ McCarthy. If you truly believe in JJ McCarthy, you're going to have to replace Jordan Addison. We did that. If you truly believe in JJ McCarthy, we got to go get a tight end. And if you can get a tight end of Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon right now, I think that might be the best route. We still got 2 second-round picks. We got 2 third-round picks. What are we looking like right now, y'all? What are we looking like? Georgia, he's a first. All right, so for all right, or mid for all right, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Marcus, I'm gonna go with your opinion. I'm gonna go with your opinion on that, bro. You said go get the bull from the Bulldogs, right? Let me just make sure. All right, we're gonna go get him. We're gonna get him. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Boom. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, baby. Yeah, let's get it, baby. Colton Hood, cornerback out of Tennessee. Now let's look. We're in the second round. What's the best running back available? The Darian Price is the best running back available, but that doesn't mean that he is the best running back. We can go. Do we have any? Let me look at the safeties. I'm big with the safe. We need a safety so bad. Kamari Ramsey's right there. We have Wheatley from Penn State safety. But I don't know. I'm not drafting him that high. If I go anywhere, no, I'm not gonna do that. I can get dude in the second round or third round. It looks like. All right, we can go Colton Hood. Colton Hood, 1 touchdown allowed, 1 interception. 80.3 coverage grade, which is excellent. Run defense, not the best, 63.8. Man coverage, 74.6, which is decent. Zone coverage grade, 70.1. So we could go cornerback right here. But then also let's look and see about tight end not tight end. I can get my center next pick. I'm not gonna go this high yet. Where are we going? Let me look at the chat again. Let me look at the chat one more time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. So we got our wide receiver, we got a defensive tackle. Let's go. Ooh, this is tough. I like Chris Johnson too, boy. I love Chris Johnson. Ooh. We could go tackle as well. We're not going to do that. We could go edge. We could go cornerback. So what are we doing? Cornerback, or we could go Jake Golday. But you know what I'm going to do? I think I am going to draft cornerback Chris Johnson with the second round pick. Chris Johnson, welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. That's just my opinion. I'm just going to go him, San Diego State. I'm going that route. Now, we have a wide receiver, defensive tackle, cornerback. We need a safety, and we definitely need a safety at some point, and we need a center. Now, I'm thinking about, so I'll trade back a little bit. I could trade back. Let me get this right here. I'll trade back a couple of spots and get an additional 4th round pick. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, he didn't want to do it. So I'll give you a 7th rounder, man. Make that happen, baby. Make that happen, baby. You can get that 7th rounder. I don't want that. No, oh yeah, he said no for that too. You crazy. All right, I'll give you a little better pick than that, bro. I'll give you this pick. You better accept this. You better accept it. All right. So I gave up 59 and 197 for 66 and 1-on-1. Resume. All right, so we got a few options right here, y'all. We got the 66 pick in the third round, right? And we have Connor Liu, center from Auburn. I'm going to go Connor Liu. Y'all know how I feel about Jake Slaughter, though. Y'all know how I feel about Jake. I can't, look, I can't. I'm going to go, see, they're not going to like what I'm about to do. See, people are going to say, why would you go Jake? Hold on, let me see. Jake Slaughter over Connor. Let me look at Connor real quick. Gave up 2 sacks. Run block grade 64.9. Pass block grade 71.1. 67.6 overall grade. First look 303, 6'3". Now, let's look at Jake Slaughter. I'm going to go center right here. 79.3 overall grade in 2025. Run block grade 80.2 and pass block grade 84.1. Like, yeah, bro, he looks better than me. Like, he just looks better. I watched some film, 303, 6'4". I'm going Jake Slaughter. I'm not going to even take a chance at missing out on my center. And we still got a third round pick. So, all right, so let's go over the draft. What did we do? So we traded Jordan Addison and we drafted KC. I'm not going to try to say his last name. We drafted KC from Texas A&M to replace Jordan Addison. Then we drafted Christian Miller, one of the best defensive tackles when it comes to stopping the run. And then we drafted, in my opinion, one of the best cornerbacks in this draft, in Chris Johnson out of San Diego State. And then we went in the third round, Jake Slaughter out of Florida. You know, he's my favorite center in this draft. I had to go that route. And we have 2 more third round picks. So we're on the 82nd pick right now. So we can go. I feel like I gotta go see what's up with this. Torrin York from Texas A&M. 83.7 in 2025. He improved every single year, played 13 games. He is it was like 5'10, 227 pounds. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me see something. My bad. Let me see. Run defense is definitely 74. It's not bad. 74.0. Coverage grade is 90.8. I love that. We could go linebacker here, y'all. We could go linebacker here. And then you got Michael Trigg tight end out of Baylor. This could be the pick right here. 6 touchdowns, 13.9 on average per catch, 697 receiving yards. Receiving grade is 77.3. He improved every single year. He is, 6'4", 240 pounds. Michael Trigg. I might go that route as well. That's another good idea. When it comes to running backs, the next best running back, according to PFF Simulator, is Emmett Johnson out of Nebraska. We can probably get him next pick, but I think I'm gonna go York linebacker or Michael Trigg tight end. I'm gonna look at the comments. How do y'all feel about that? Like, how do y'all feel about this guy? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go Michael Trigg. I don't really know too much about bull. I could go linebacker here. But I think we need to get the tight end. Oh, we got to get the tight end. Let's go get this tight end right here. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. All right, we got another. All right, so we in the third round still. So let's see what we can do right here. Let's go get. We don't need a quarterback. We don't need a center. We could use another edge rush. We could use another corner. We need a safety. We need a safety badly. So we're gonna go safety here, and we're gonna go Genesis Smith. But let me just see what he looks like real quick. 88.5 coverage grade. Running defense is 63.0. First look, 6'2", 204 pounds. We're gonna go this route. Hold on, man. Let me just look at one more thing. When it comes to his overall grade, 81.1. I love it that he improved every single year. That's one of the things I look at when I do these mock drafts. Did he improve or not improve year to year? Let's draft him. So we're gonna draft Genesis Smith, and then we're in the 4th round now. So we have we're gonna draft Tyreek Sapp, Florida edge rusher. I think I'm gonna draft this guy. Let me see what else we got real quick. Yeah, we're gonna draft this edge rusher. I could, yeah. Oh, we got 2 4th-round picks. Goodness gracious. Okay. So I'm gonna go Tyreek Sapp. Let me see what his production is. 14 hurries, 2 sacks. He did downgrade from last year. He had 8 sacks last year. Not really sure what happened this year, but he went from 90.4 in 2024 to 65.0 overall grade. His stats are just not looking the best right now, but he's 6'2", 274 pounds. I'm gonna go Tyreek Sapp, to be honest with you, because I just feel like from him going from 90 to 62, that is a big, like, it's a risk, but I'm willing to make because I know how good he was the previous year, and that's why he dropped in the 4th round this draft. So we're in the 4th round again, ladies and gentlemen. I think what I'm gonna do is go halfback. I'm gonna go running back here. So whatever the best running back is available, that I think that we got 2 running backs, Penn State. We have Nicholas Singleton, 110, and we have Katron Allen at a Penn State as well. So let's look at the statistics and see what they're looking like. Yards for my guy. Let me see something. For Nicholas Singleton, let's look at his first look is 6 foot, 224 pounds. Hold on. Rushing grade 676.9. Passing yards, he catches the ball. I love that. 13 touchdowns, 4.4 on average, 546 rushing yards. Games played 12. But I like the fact he received the ball. 24 catches for 219. I like that. Someone that can catch. Let me look at his teammate. His teammate, 1,303 yards, 89.5 overall grade, rushing grade 91.3. Why is he ranked lower than the other guy, though? He has better numbers. 6.2 yards per carry. Wow, 15 touchdowns. But he's not a better receiver. So what do we do here? 5'11", 219 pounds. Let me see. I don't know. That's a very interesting debate right here. I don't know, but what I will do is I'm gonna go with the guy that can receive the ball. I know Nicholas Singleton can catch a little bit more, so we'll see. Nah, I gotta go Katron Allen. I gotta go with the guy that rushed over more yards and yards per carry. I'm just gonna have to go that route. It is what it is. All right, so now we're in the 5th round. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get some more guard help and get Jaden Roberts out of Alabama, 69.5 overall grade. Sacks allowed 1, hits 0, hurries 1. I think I'm gonna go this route. Play 10 games. Pass block grade 87.5. I mean, what can more? I mean, I know for a fact Kevin O'Connell would love that. 6'5", 327 pounds. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings, baby. You know the vibes. You know those vibes. All right, let's go to 6th round. 6th round. All right, we in the 6th round, y'all. What we doing right here, y'all? What we doing right here? So we're gonna go offensive line help again. We're gonna go offensive line help. We're gonna go Nolan Rusi. He only gave up 1 sack, only 1 hit, and 14 hurries, which is not the best. 6'8", 304 pounds. But we got Dane Key right here. We're not gonna go this route though. We're not gonna go this route. All right, so we're gonna get out of this. We're not getting a wide receiver right here. Woo! All right, so Nolan. 6'10", 6. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to draft him. We're going to go tackle here. We're going to go tackle. Nolan, shout out to you. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings. Another 6th round pick. And Roman Himbai. We're gonna go we're gonna double down on running back. We want to get another running back we want to get another running back. 6 foot, 210 pounds. We're gonna probably go this route, actually. Caught the ball 166 times. I meant receiving yards, 166 yards. Caught the ball 17 times. Rushing touchdown 7, 4.9 a carry, 1,118 rushing yards, 230 attempts. He improved every single year. Rushing grade is 81.9. Zone grade is 79.7. Gap grade is 77.7. I think I'm going to go this route, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to double down on running back. and hope that one of them plan out, right? All right, so 7th round, we got 2 picks. We're gonna go fullback automatically, and we're gonna go. What we doing right here? What we doing right here? We're not going quarterback. We're gonna get an edge rusher, Eric O'Neal. Eric O'Neal, welcome to the Minnesota Vikings, baby. Hold on, let me see what's up with this ball real quick. First look, 6'3", 261 pounds. We're gonna go this route, Eric O'Neal. Then I love the fact that he has 4 sacks, 10 hits, 27 hurries. We're gonna go get this guy. 6'3", 261 yards. Welcome to the Minnesota Vikings, man. Let's go to the freaking bowl, baby. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Oh yeah. We gonna see what our grade is. We gonna see what our grade is, y'all. How y'all doing, man? How y'all feel about this? I did a lot of trading. I traded Jordan Addison for the Bills' 1st round pick, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot to take in. Then we traded back from the 18th to the 28th and got an additional 2nd and a 4th. And we traded. We did a lot. So we replaced Jordan Addison with KC from Texas A&M. Shout out to my boy Bob for putting me on him. I'm gonna look him up actually too. KC. I'm gonna look him up. All right, so and then we drafted. All right, so then we traded back with the Texans. We got the 2nd round in the 4th and still stayed in the 1st. We drafted Christian Miller with the 28th pick. And then we went Chris Johnson, cornerback in the 2nd round. And then we traded back from in the 2nd round. We traded back a couple spots, right, into the 3rd round, and we got an additional 4th round, and we just gave him a 6th round. And then we drafted my guy Jake Slaughter. Y'all know how I feel about Jake Slaughter. And then with that, and so we drafted Jake Slaughter in the 3rd round. We drafted Michael Trigg in the 3rd round at Baylor, tight end. And then we drafted Genesis Smith, Arizona safety, in the 3rd round. Yo, we was cooking. I feel like we was really cooking in this draft. Maybe I didn't cook, but I feel like I was cooking in this draft. Tyreek Sapp, edge rusher, Florida, minus. They gave me a B- for that. And then we went halfback, Katron Allen out of Penn State. They gave us a B-. And then we went Jaden Roberts, Alabama guard. You know, we need all the guard help we can get. You know what I mean? Then we went tackle. I wasn't playing, bro. The trenches is where I was at. Offensive line and defensive line. I had to get my defensive tackle right away. I had to do that. I got a tackle, I got a guard, I got the best center in this draft, in my honest opinion. Cooking these dudes, man. Hey, listen, we want a deal, let's deal. Let's make a deal. But it has to be better for me than you. That's how I feel. Because I'm repping the Minnesota Vikings, bro. I'm repping the Minnesota Vikings, and respectfully speaking, I care about this team and way more than I care about what's going on with that team. So we got to make sure we get the better deal. You might think you got a better deal. We're gonna make it good for both of us, but I'm gonna have the better deal, respectfully speaking. Now we went Roman Himby from Indiana. So we doubled down with halfback. I think our running back room would be legit, bro. Let this be the draft, bro. Let this be our draft, bro. And then we went fullback, bro. Listen, bro. We went fullback from Eli at Navy, bro. And then we went Eric O'Neal, another edge rusher, Rutgers. Listen, bro, we need to make sure this happens. If Kevin O'Connell, if you're watching, my brother, I know that you like Jordan Addison. I get it. But you better trade him for a 1st round pick to the Bills. I think the Bills will go for it because it's a late 1st round pick. You might as well just do it, bro. Because I don't feel like the Vikings are going to try to give him the bag. So you might as well get what you can get for him now. And that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will give him the bag. But I don't think that they're going to do that. That's why I had to replace him with KC from Texas A&M. I had to do it. Respectfully. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Have a wonderful night. God bless to everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. And as always, be easy, be safe. Keep your head up no matter what you're going through. God would always be with you. Peace out, y'all.